Hello, my beautiful people. Alright, so we're going to be doing a common factor today. Alright, so let's just jump straight into it. Alright, so common factor, what is it? Okay, so let's visualize what's happening. Okay, so if you have something like this, x plus 2, okay, and I tell you to multiply this out. Okay, if I say y times x, you're going to get y times x. Okay, if I get y times 2, you're going to have 2y. Okay, so basically factorizing or taking out a common factor is basically just going from this stage back to this stage. Okay, so it's basically simplifying in reverse. Okay, so let's visualize this. Okay, so if I take this box over here and I call this the xy box, okay, I've got an x and I've got a y somewhere. Okay, and if I make this blue box 2y, okay, I've got a 2 and I've got a y. Okay, so now look in that box, in both of these boxes, and tell me something that I can take out of both boxes. What can I take out that is the same in both boxes? Okay, I can take out a y of this box and I can take out a y there. Okay, so what am I taking out of both boxes? Taking out a y. Okay, and what's left in this box? I've got an x, and what's left over there? A plus 2. Okay, alright, and now we're back to the question that I had here at the top. Okay, so that's basically just common factor. That's factorizing. Okay, pretty simple. All right, let's go to the next example. Okay, so here again, I'm gonna do the box thing again. All right, just to make you visualize, and then we'll soon be able to do it without the boxes. Okay, so that goes 3xy. Okay, so I've got a 3, I've got an x somewhere, and I've got a y somewhere. And over here, we've got an x and an x and a y. Okay, so now what is something I can take out of both boxes? Okay, here I've got two x's. Here I've only got one x. So how many x's can I take out of both boxes? I can only take one out. Okay, I can take one out here. Okay, one x out there. And I can take one x out there. Okay, if I take another x out here, can I take another x out? No, because now there's no x's anymore. Okay, so I can only take one out of every box. Is there anything else that I can take out? Yeah, there's a y there. And there's a y there. Okay, so what did I take out of both boxes? I took out an x and I took out a y. Okay, and what's left here? We've got an x, and over there, a positive 3. Okay, happy. Easy peasy. Okay, let's go to some nice examples. Now let's try and see if we can do it without the boxes. Okay, so what I want you to do is to see what is common here. Okay, look at just the numbers. We've got 4, we've got 8. Right, what's common in 4 and 8? What number can go into 4 and 8? Okay, 2 can go into 4 and 8. Is there a bigger number that can go into 4 and 8? 4. Good. Okay, so 4 and 8. 4 can go into 4 and 8. Excuse me. Okay, so if I take out a 4, okay, now look at the letters. Are there any common letters here? I've got an A and I've got a B. Any common letters? No, there's just an A and a B. Okay, those are not common, so I can open up my bracket now. Okay, and if I take a 4 away there, okay, if I divide this term by 4, okay, divide that by 4, and you've got A. Okay, those 4s are going to cancel out. Plus, if I divide this term by 4, right, it's going to end up with 2B. Okay, right, and the same thing here. Okay, what's common in 3 and 15? Any numbers that can go into 3 and 15? Good, 3. Okay, if I take out a 3, look at the letters. There's an X, there's a Y. Is there anything common there? No. Okay, so I can open up my bracket. Okay, now you can ask yourself, either you can say, okay, what is negative 3 divided by 3? Or you can say, what multiplied with 3 is going to give me negative 3x? Negative x. Okay, what multiplied with 3 is going to give me positive 15y plus 5y. Okay, or you can say, what is negative 3 divided by 3? Negative 1, and then the x. And then what is 15y divided by 3? 5y. Okay, so you can do it either way. Okay, that's fine. Whichever way works best for you, I guess. Okay, let's try some more. Okay, what's common in 8 and 64? Good, 8. Okay, I've got common letters now. Okay, I've got an A and I've got an A. So how many A's are here? There's 2, good. And how many is here? There's just 1. Okay, so how many A's can I take out of both terms? Can I take 2 away here? No, I can only take 1 away, okay? I can take 1 away, and then how many is going to be left there? There's going to be another A left there. So if I take out an A, okay, I can take 1 out. Now let's look at the B's. Okay, there's B squared and just B. How many B's are here? Good, there's 1. And how many are there? 2. Okay, so how many can I take out of both terms? Yeah, I can only just take out 1. Okay, I can't take out 2 B's here. Okay, there's only 1. Okay, so if I just take 1 out, alright, now I can say, okay, what's left? Okay, so I've taken out an 8. Okay, so I took out the 8. I took 1 A away, 1 B away. Okay, so what's left is AB. Okay, minus, okay, what's left here? Okay, if I take out an 8, an 8's left, and I've taken out the A and I've taken out the B. That's all that's in the bracket. Okay, same thing here. Okay, common letter of A squared. Okay, so I can take out an A squared from both terms. Okay, look at the B's. Okay, there's a B to the 1, B to the 3. Okay, so what does that mean? How many B's can I take out? Yep, just 1 B. Okay, I'm just going to take out a B. Alright, over here, now these two look exactly the same. Okay, so what multiplied with A squared B is going to give me A squared B? 1. Okay, minus what multiplied by A squared B is going to give me A squared B to the power of 3. B squared. Good. Alright, look at I. Okay, what's common in 5 and 10? Good, 5. Okay, now we're going a little faster. Common letter there, I've got X. Okay, what am I going to take out? I'm just going to take out an X. Right. Okay, what's going to be left here? Just Y. Minus what's going to be left here if I take this out? 2X. Good. Alright, I hope you're getting the hang of it now. Alright, common letter of A to the power of 3. Okay, take out an A to the power of 3. Okay, what's left there? 1 minus what's left here? B. Alright, so let's just check quickly. A to the power of 3 multiplied by 1 is going to give me A to the power of 3. A to the power of 3 multiplied with negative B is going to give me negative A to the power of 3B. Okay, cool. Moving on. Okay, some more ones. Okay, now I've got 3, 6, and 9. What's common there? 3. Okay, I've got x squared, x to the power of 3, x to the power of 4. Okay, I can take out an x squared from all those terms. Okay, so if I multiply this with what to give me that? 1. Multiply this with that to give me what? Negative 2x. Okay, and in the last term I've got 3x squared. Okay, alright, what's common here? Okay, I see that I can take out a 5. Can I take out an A? Okay, there's two A's here, but there's no A there, so I can't take out an A. Okay, is there a B there? No, so I can't take out a B either. Okay, so I'm just going to open up. Okay, and I've got A squared in the bracket minus 2AB in the bracket plus B squared in the bracket. Okay, hope that makes sense. Alright, over here, what's common here? Okay, I've got a 2 that's common. Okay, A isn't common. B, yeah, B, B, and B. Okay, so now which B am I going to take out? The B to the 3, the B to the 2, or the B to the 1? I'm just going to take out B, okay, because I can only take out one B here. I can't take out 3 B's, okay? And C isn't common, D isn't common. Okay, so I'm going to open up my bracket. I'm left with negative 3 AB squared, okay, plus 2CB minus D. Good. Alright, let's look at this one. We've got 16, 8, and 36. What's common in all of those? Okay, so yes, some of you might say 8. Okay, 8 can go into 8, 8 can go into 16, but 8 can't go into 36, so I need to go a little bit smaller. Okay, so the next smallest number is going to be 4. Okay, 4. Right, let's look at those A's. What's common in those A's there? Good, I'm going to take out an A squared. Okay, look at the B's. What's common in those B's there? What can I take out? Yep, I can take out a B to the 3. Alright, so now let's see what's left over here. Okay, so I'm going to have 4 left over. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, A squared times what is going to give me A to the 4? A squared. B to the power of 3 times what is going to give me B to the 8? Good, B to the 5. Okay, then this term I've got negative 2. Okay, A times A squared is going to give me A to the power of 3 and B to the 4. Okay, B to the 4 times B to the 3 is going to give me B to the 7 plus 9. Okay, 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, A A squared, I need to get to A squared, so A squared times what is going to give me A squared? Just 1. Okay, so I'm going to leave it. I don't need any more A's and I don't need any more B's. Okay, because there's a B3 already there. Okay, good. Alright, let's do our last few examples. Okay, so over here with U, okay, what is common there? Okay, so first what I want you guys to do, when you have fractions, okay, I want you to first get them to the same common denominator. Okay, so over here, let's just do this. So if I make it 16, okay, 16, okay, what did I do to 4 to get to 16? I multiplied by 4. Okay, if I do it at the bottom, I need to do it at the top. Okay, and what is 4 times 1? 4. Okay, A squared B to the 3 minus 1 over 16 A to the 3 B squared. Okay, now what is common in those? 1 over 16, 1 over 16. Okay, so I want to take out 1 over 16. Okay, so now this might be a little bit tricky for some of you. Alright, let's just finish with the A's quickly. Alright, what is common in the A's? Yep, it's A squared. What's common in the B's? B squared. Okay, so now I need you guys to put in your thinking caps. Okay, what multiplied with 1 over 16 is going to give me 4 over 16? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Pause the video, think about it. Okay, so I want you guys to do this with me quickly. So 1 over 16, let's say we say it was 3 over 16. Okay, multiplied with 3 over 16. Okay, so we took 1 away there, we just make it 3. Okay, how do I multiply fractions? Okay, it's top, top, bottom, bottom. Okay, what is 1 times 3? That's 3. And what is 16 times 16? Okay, I know that's going to be way too big to give me 16. 16 times 16 is not 16. Okay, so it can't be that. Can't be 3 over 16. Okay, so 1 over 16. Let's try 4. Let's try 4. Okay, so if I multiply this with 4, what is 4 as a fraction? 4 over 1. Okay, and how do I multiply fractions? Top, top, bottom, bottom. Okay, what is 1 times 4? That's 4. And what is 16 times 1? 16. Okay, is this the same as this? Okay, good. So we set that up. 1 over 16 multiplied with 4 is going to give me 4 over 16. Okay, then let's look at this over here. Okay, what do I have to do to this to get to this? Okay, I've got to multiply with a b. Okay, missing a b. Minus. Okay, what times 1 over 16 is going to give me 1 over 16? Just 1. Okay. Okay, what times a squared is going to give me a to the power 3, which is a, and then the b squares are the same. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Maybe just re-watch this. Okay, fractions are always tricky for some people. Okay. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, what's common here? Good. Okay, k. Okay, and whatever's left. So we've got 3a minus 2b in the bracket. Okay, over here, what's common? We've got a k again. Okay, and in the bracket, I've got 2p minus 1. Alright, now I want you guys to put on your thinking caps quickly. Big brain time. Okay, so if I give you something like this, okay, what do you think I'm going to do there? Okay, we're not going to be afraid. Okay, we are not going to multiply out brackets. Why not? Okay, because we are factorizing. We're not simplifying. Simplifying is multiplying out brackets, but here we're factorizing. Okay, so what did I do in these previous ones? I looked at what? I looked at what is common. Okay, what is the same in this term and this term that I can take out? Okay, so if I go back to this, okay, what is the same in this term that is exactly the same as this term? Okay, look at this bracket. You see that those brackets are exactly the same. Okay, I've got p minus 3q, p minus 3q. Okay, so I'm going to take that out as a common factor. Okay, so remember in the previous ones, okay, when I found what was common, okay, there it's k and k. Okay, I took it out, and then I wrote down whatever was left. Okay, there's 3a. If I take a k out, I've got left 2b. Okay, so going back here. Okay, so if I take out a bracket in this term, what's left? Good, open a bracket, and I'm left with a 3a. If I take out p minus 3q in a bracket on this term, what's left over? Minus 2b. Good. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so look at this term. Alright, and look at this term. What's common in both of those terms? Good. Can you see that that bracket and that bracket are exactly the same? Okay, so once I see that it's the same, I'm going to take it out. So I've got a minus b. Okay, so if I take out in this first term, if I take out an a minus b, what's left over? 2p. Alright, and if I take out an a minus b in this term, what's left over? Okay, I've got a minus. Okay, but what's in front of this bracket here? It's a little 1 in front of that bracket. Okay, so I've got left over just a 1. Alright, let's try another one. Okay, let's look at this. Alright, here I've got brackets that look sort of common. Okay, they're sort of common. This has an x, that has an x, this has a y, that has a y. But what's different? There's a little bit of a problem still. Okay, this one has a negative x, this one has a positive x. This has a negative y, this has a positive y. Okay, so they're not exactly the same. They're sort of the same, they're not exactly the same. How do I make them exactly the same? I have to change one of these brackets. I'm going to choose to change this one. Now, how am I going to change this bracket to make it look exactly the same as this one? Okay, I need to take something out here. So let's rewrite this. Okay, so if I take out, okay, a negative 1. Okay, so let's take out a common factor of a negative 1. Now open up this bracket. Okay, what times negative 1 is going to give me negative x? Positive x. Good. What times a negative 1 is going to give me positive y? A negative times a negative is going to give me a positive y. Right. So now let's just write it down here. So we've got 2a squared x minus y. Okay, so over here, if I take out a -1, okay, because I'm going to change this bracket, okay, a negative times a plus is a negative b, okay, so we sorted with that, okay, and what happened here? So let's look here. When I took out this -1, what happened to these two letters? Okay, the signs switched, okay, I just switched them around, okay, so let's switch them around here, okay, so the x is going to go to the front, okay, the minus stays, and the y goes to the back. Okay, now look at those brackets. Do they look the same? Yes, okay, so I found they look the same, so I'm going to take it out, x minus y. Okay, if I take out an x minus y here, what's left in this term? I've got 2a squared. Okay, if I take out an x minus y in this bracket, what's left? A negative b. Very good. Right. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just rewind the video. Just watch it over a couple of times. Okay. Right, let's look at letter b there. Now, I don't have any common brackets. Okay, when that happens, look for something that looks common to your bracket. Okay, here I've got a p minus q. Here I've got a p plus q. Okay, but there's a minus here. Okay, so I always want to get to brackets. Okay, I want a common bracket always. Okay, so a, b, bracket p minus q. Okay, so how am I going to get a bracket over here? I'm just going to put a bracket around them. Okay, so if I open up a bracket here, remember what I always say, okay, when there's a minus and a bracket, I need to check myself, okay, because minuses are very fishy, okay, always check yourself. Okay, so let's check. A negative times what is going to give me negative p? Good, positive p. Okay, a -1 multiplied by what is going to give me positive q? Negative q. Right? Negative times a negative gives me a positive. A negative times a positive gives me a negative. Okay, so please always watch. Whenever you put a bracket down and there's a negative outside, please always check by multiplying in. Okay, that you get the same thing here. Okay, please always do that. Negatives are always fishy. Okay, so now do I have common brackets? Yes, okay, so I've got p minus q. I see it's common. Take it out. P minus q. Okay, if I take out a p minus q here, what's left? Good, I've got a, b. Okay, if I take out a p minus q here, what's left? Remember, there's always a little 1 here. Okay, so I've got -1. Right, I hope this video is going to help with common factors. And I hope it helps to get you guys ready for your tests. Yeah, if there's anything that you guys don't understand, maybe just rewatch the video, and I hope it helps. Cool.